All right, today's crypto is TONCOIN or TONCOIN, however you pronounce it. This cryptocurrency is actually pretty exciting right now because the app Telegram has officially launched this cryptocurrency onto its app so that their billion a month users are able to send money back and forth without any friction, any hassle. And so this is the actual app, TonCoin, your Ton or Ton wallet or Tone wallet. Store receive crypto on Telegram. This is huge. Swap any coin. And this is the actual message. This is how your like the way you message people in the app looks like, and it shows the wallet right there at the bottom where you could actually send money back and forth between friends, family, people that you do business with. That's pretty exciting. And the founder of Telegram, the reason why it's pretty shocking for a lot of people is because the founder, he cut the transaction fees to nearly zero. And the transaction fees have been a huge deal when it comes to the cryptocurrency space for the last 5+ odd years. And that's really getting people excited. So do people actually need to use the app? Do people who use the app need to buy the cryptocurrency to send? Like, there's other apps where, like, if I want to send a certain cryptocurrency to a friend, I'd have to buy the cryptocurrency and then send that cryptocurrency. And the answer is no. So you have the Telegram app. You could actually just send money, and what they do is they're using the cryptocurrency to lower the friction between the receiver and the sender. And so it says you do not necessarily need to buy the crypto TonCoin to send funds on Telegram. Whether you need to hold TonCoin or ToneCoin depends on what you are sending and how you are sending it. The system is designed to remove the complex barriers of traditional crypto, meaning you can easily avoid buying TonCoin by using the following methods: receive it from someone else, send other assets like USD, stablecoin, via gasless features. Gasless is what I'm talking about. This is the transaction fees. So it's just for, like, the gas fees, transaction fees has been ridiculous when it comes to cryptocurrency. And the next question is going to be how many people actually send money. So this is what I was thinking about. How many people actually send money on Telegram? And it says right here, actually 1 billion, if you look at right here, 1 billion monthly users on Telegram. This is kind of shocking. Roughly 150 million people have activated their wallets already. That's only about 15%. So we're talking about 1 billion. That's only 15% of those monthly users are actually currently aware and have activated their wallets. So this is probably big news for a lot of people who hold the cryptocurrency as an investment. This is probably good news for them. While that shows massive sign-up numbers, the volume of people actually sending money on a daily basis is much smaller, according to a blockchain transaction logs. Telegram's underlying Tone network processes approximately 334,000 active transactions per day, and yeah, this is pretty exciting for a lot of people. Telegram's crypto wallet goes live to its 87 million US users. So this is another part. So in the US, we're early. I feel like we're early adopters to the Telegram app, and when it comes to sending money back and forth, and that's why I feel like we are still kind of early to this game. Talking about 87 million users have been just aware to this adoption. And why is it a big deal? This is a big deal because it solves the grand challenge of crypto, making digital money as easy to send as a text message for 1 billion people. Historically, using crypto required downloading confusing separate apps backing up 12-word seed phrases. Yeah, this is the one of the big deals. So there's like 3 main big deals that I have. So it's like 12, having to remember and having to save a 12-word phrase is kind of ridiculous. The next one is mass adoption. So the fact that there's a billion people using Telegram is gnarly, right? Because there's about 8 billion people on the planet. 1 billion people are on Telegram. So if all of them on Telegram have active wallets, that's 1 in 8 people are capable in the world of sending cryptocurrencies. That's a mass adoption right there, built-in mass adoption. Number 3 is going to be the WeChat of the West. So apparently in China, WeChat is an app that's used for everything from texting to buying groceries, splitting dinner bills, paying rent. That's huge, right? I mean, that's like basically all of your everything that's going on in society. The West has never successfully created an all-in-one super app because regulators, fragmented banking apps blocked it, right? This is just a monopoly. By leveraging decentralized blockchain tech, Telegram is successfully building a global Web3 super app that operates outside traditional banking borders. That's huge. That's really huge. So those are the big, for me, that's the big 3 big deals. So it says no other major global messaging app has successfully matched Telegram's seamless. Oh yeah, this is another one that's really interesting. Has any other app successfully been capable of sending crypto via messaging? And it says no other app. So not Twitter, not X, not WhatsApp, not iMessage. No major app, social media app has successfully been capable of sending cryptocurrency, and Telegram has. So that's pretty exciting for people holding TONCOIN currency right now, the cryptocurrency. And what countries are currently benefiting from this, and which countries are likely to benefit from this? And apparently India, Brazil, Russia are currently benefiting from the most from Telegram's peer-to-peer crypto economy, while the United States and emerging African nations are poised to benefit next. The benefits of Telegram's financial ecosystem scale heavily based on 2 factors: massive pre-existing Telegram user bases and a heavy reliance on cross-border money transfers. So basically like paying remittances, basically people who help out their family, people who send money across to other nations to help out their family. We see Brazil, India. In India, they're actually holding the largest global slice of Telegram's traffic. Indian users actively use peer-to-peer market to process domestic transfers and international microtransfers. The network offers an alternative to the heavy taxes that are charged on other platforms. We got Brazil and their freelancers and their digital creators and the gig workers. They all use this to receive payment. Russia and Ukraine, due to intense financial sanctions, banking limits, wartime disruption. Everyday citizens in both nations heavily utilize Telegrams sending cryptocurrency. And then we have the UAE as the legal and operational headquarters for Telegram. The United Arab Emirates provides the progressive regulatory framework that anchors the entire network ecosystem. So this is a very global thing. This is and the countries that are next up on deck are definitely going to be the United States. People are waking up to this week. Nigeria is apparently going to be capitalizing on this. Nigeria is a world leader in per capita cryptocurrency adoption due to local inflation. That's going to be exciting for them. The Philippines and Vietnam, these are heavy remittance economies where overseas workers lose significant percentages of their paychecks to traditional money transfer fees. The shift to zero fees is going to be a big deal for them. And yeah, so like we have 1 in 8 people in the entire globe are actively sending money. So Telegram has, like I said before, Telegram has 1 billion monthly active users out of a total global population of roughly 8 billion. So that's a global footprint of one. Let me bring it over here. A global footprint of 1 in 8 people. That's gnarly. The financial conversion rate. So while 1 billion people are exposed, the adoption is still scaling, obviously. 15% core, around 150 million, have taken the step to actively open, configure the built-in financial wallet. The active transactors, the percentage of the world population actively processing daily on-chain crypto transactions through the network remains under 0.01%. This one is pretty interesting to me. The global 12% average is highly concentrated, meaning exposure is vastly higher in specific regions. For instance, in just Russia, Iran, Ukraine, and the UAE, Telegram is like ubiquitous. It's basically everywhere. Like everybody, like 60 to 80% of people in their countries have Telegram. And so it's a very big deal for them, and it's going to be a big deal for their economy. Mass market footprints and heavy remittance countries like India and Brazil, while the percentage of the total population exposed is lower, Telegram's user bases exceed 100 million and 50 million people respectively, creating massive localized financial networks. And yeah, so I think a lot of these points are really great for Telegram, for people who are excited about Telegram. And I think the future is bright for Telegram.